Tesla has recalled around 53,000 vehicles, nearly two-thirds of its entire electric car production in 2016 because of a parking brake issue. It's emerged that the part was supplied by a North American unit of Italy's Brembo. But how do you trade this stock? And what about these shares? I want to bring up a chart first of all behind me which shows Tesla Motors on a daily chart, and you can see here the share trading at $302.45. It's just started out today's trade, this Friday morning trade in the European markets. But look at that loss that we saw yesterday. It really wasn't very far down. The stock dropped, but not by anything that one may expect because of the severity of this issue. Why? Well, it certainly seems to me that the shorts failed, and to me shows that clearly there are more traders that want to see Tesla stock higher than it is at the moment. If you are long this stock and you want to see, or you're expecting to see Tesla move higher, you really want to be putting a stop on at around about this sort of level here, the $291, $282 a share. As a backstop to moving higher. There is an opportunity possibly of coming up to short the stock again on the 3rd of May when the company reports earnings. But as I said, to me, it looks like this stock really wants to move higher. And in fact, if we look at a weekly chart, you get a better idea as to what's been happening with Tesla over the longer term. Let's take the stock all the way back to the low point here we had on the 11th of March 2013, this parabolic rise that we saw in the shares, and that rise there was 727% increase in the stock over that period there from March 2013 right the way through to September 2014. So 18 months of enormous upward pressure for the stock of Tesla. Hasn't really moved much since then, and you can see it's bumped up against this $282 level. But since escaping that and the news in the last couple of weeks that Tesla is now bigger than Ford amongst others in terms of its overall market cap, this stock has now escaped the $300 level. It's now at $302.45. So where does it go from here? I think this chart, to me at least, and bearing in mind that there were shorts out there that failed to take this stock lower, seems to me to indicate that potentially we are on the way up again. Back to the daily chart, we can see a little bit more here. Where does it go from here? Well, if you take this long candle here that we saw on the 3rd of April, is that a sign of things to come? Well, if you draw a mark up there on that length of that candle and you project it on from where we are, assuming that we get a continuation of this pattern here, we could see this stock up at something like $330 a share in relatively short time. But as I say, the 3rd of May is the date to watch when the company comes out with earnings. That could be the next opportunity. If those numbers do disappoint, a next opportunity possibly for those shorts to win out.